Hi, I'm Caroline.
Nice to meet you, Caroline. I'm Leah.
Hey, Leah. This is Happiness and
Champagne. Cheers, my friend.
Oh, it's cheers. So, how was your week?
Well, it was explosive.
Really?
Explosive with a bunch of, on a positive note. Okay, we'll start off with my friend and I go out to dinner and chatting it up with this bartender, and she joined our podcast.
Yay.
So I was telling her all about it. And she also proceeded to tell me that she's got a single father.
Oh, good.
So we'll see where that goes.
We can bring him on, maybe.
She is following us.
Oh, fantastic.
So that was one thing. And then another was, I feel that you've always said you have to put yourself out there.
Yes.
So I did a little bit. I went out with my girlfriend and met some of her friends. So actually this weekend, I was proposed to by VJ, this gentleman named VJ that I met at a golf club. I was also shown in explicit pictures of, all right, let me back up. So we're at this other bar, my friend and I, and she's got a close-knit friends that hang out there. And one of the friends, he's single, and he came over and started talking to us at the table, but I won't say very much of a gentleman, kind of vulgar. I thought it was impressive. He thought he was impressing me by showing me pictures that were very inappropriate. So number one,
You
I was
mean of his
offended.
junk? He showed you pictures of his junk.
Yeah, who does that?
What man thinks that a woman likes that? I mean, unless you're in a relationship, but do you even know this guy?
No.
And
No.
so he thinks that that's going to make you good. Was he really big or something? I mean, what's the point?
I'm not used to seeing things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So I was very disappointed. Not disappointed. I was disgusted.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I was
I mean,
disgusted.
okay, man, you don't do that.
And why? What's the purpose?
No.
Unless you have insecurities, I feel.
Yeah, maybe he did.
Well, he was like 5'2".
Yeah. Well, okay,
So-
maybe. I don't know.
So I made a joke, joking around, and are you ready for this one? I mean, I don't seem to, I don't know. So I said, no, not interested in any hanky-panky. That's not the type of person that I am. And, I was joking around. I'm like, to be honest, before I hanky-panky with anyone, they've got to go to the doctor and get checked up. Do you want to know what he then shows me? He shows me a record of all of his test results.
Oh, so he's used to women asking this.
I have no idea.
Well,
Again, I wasn't
Did you say,
impressed.
did you look at the date? You weren't impressed. It doesn't matter. Who keeps it? Maybe the last date did. I mean, nowadays you have to worry about that stuff.
You certainly have to worry
Yeah.
about that stuff. And if I was on my game, if I was being witty as opposed to being disgusted and taken back, I should have said, where's your rabies shot?
Yeah.
Show me are you negative or positive. So that was one situation. And then another situation, I'm looking for a romantic man that's got class, not trash. Because then another one was, again, it was just very vulgar. And why do these women put up with that? Like, what women do they talk to that accept this behavior? Number one, come on, ladies, we need to, step it up here and have these guys a little bit more classy. Obviously, they're just
Were
looking.
they boomers like us?
Yeah. And I think because they may drive nice cars and they may make a good, decent amount of money, that this behavior is okay. It's not. I'm sorry. That's not what I'm looking for. Call me whatever you want to call me. But if I was out looking for a one-night stand,
Maybe that would be a turn on. I mean, he has his records. You already know how the junk looks like, so why not? Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're looking for, so maybe it works for him. I mean, I
Is
just,
that why he's still single?
but maybe he wants to be single.
Then he proceeds to tell me that he's having a threesome with his friend's husband and wife.
Oh, okay. Well,
Again, I'm
whatever
like,
floats your boat, right?
could you please just go away? I
Yeah.
don't care to have these conversations.
So you moved on to the next person, and
Well, then the father came over of these teenage girls and told them to stay away from their daughters, that he was acting very inappropriately.
oh, good.
Yeah.
That's too bad he wasn't single.
No, I've met him and his wife.
Oh, yeah.
And then the one daughter came over to me and puts her arms around me and she's like, you need to go. You need to get away from this guy. And I'm thinking, yeah. So it's clowns like that that are complete and utter and disgusting idiots, in my opinion. I don't like that.
So what do we do to help you find the right person? Because the dating sites are
So in the
Raunchy.
day, I'm not going to say, they're bad. I'm saying that the dating sites are hit or miss.
yeah, exactly.
And, for every, and I'm not exaggerating, probably for every 20 people that like me, there might be one that I would entertain carrying on a conversation with. And it's not text messaging. The ones that I find that are worth pursuing or worth investing in are the ones that want to talk on the phone.
Well, we're used to talking on the phone.
And
I mean, it's what happened to the art of talking on the phone. The younger generations, they don't want to talk on the phone, and it's weird. I mean, I find it different. It's yeah. I
It is
remember
different.
trying to get my daughters to talk more on the phone, and they just much rather text. It's just the way it is. And I remember having a bunch of kids over, and they would be in the same room texting each other. I'm like, what? What? You're texting each other? You're not talking?
no,
I know.
that art of communication and connection
It's going away.
is dissipating. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. And for some people, it's difficult to have conversations. But I'm a talker, and I like to get to know
No.
someone, and I like to ask questions. And the one connection, if you find someone's chocolate, like you find something that person likes, and then you carry on, the conversation pertaining to that. But don't ask questions if you're not going to be engaged. You know what I mean?
Haven't you been on a few dates that they don't ask you any questions? They just talk about themselves the whole time?
Usually that's a sign, again, of insecurity,
Yeah.
because it's easier to talk. And I've been guilty of that. It's easier to talk about yourself than sometimes it is to engage in conversations that I know nothing about.
So do you think that maybe you're not interested when you are only talking about yourself because you want the date to be over? I mean, is this like a
No.
coffee date or is this like a dinner date?
It's been both. It's been both. I have found my coffee dates. I don't think any of my coffee dates have ever led to a second date. The reason I say that is usually the coffee dates are men that don't plan on engaging in a long time with you. So there's no commitment. Like, whereas if you're sitting down for dinner, it's a dinner conversation.
Do you think that the coffee dates are, because I know some of my other single friends that prefer the coffee date, it's because they want it, pretty quickly. First of all, you see the person, you're like, okay, I think that this could work. But right away, their smile, their eyes, their conversation. And so coffee dates make it safe because there's so many duds or so many people you have to go through to find the right one. And for the man also.
And I think too that the men that have gone out on, dinner dates, you spend a bit of money. And so there are women, and shame on them, there are women out there that specifically just go out on dinner dates to get a free dinner. So they give us, people like me, a bad name. So as I've gone on some of these dates, I've asked my dates. How has your success rate been on these dating sites? And they've all shared, you tend to hear more of the bad than the good.
Well, that's what people love to hear that. Come on, bring it on.
Well,
I mean, you want to hear about the good also, but
I'm a positive person, and so I don't want to sound like a man basher.
You're not.
I really don't. But I'm hoping that that our audience picks up some, red flags or some advice, which is the whole purpose of this, podcast, is to share our experiences.
And to maybe help someone get out there that's too shy to get there. How do you do it? How do you meet people? What should I do?
And my one girlfriend asks me that all the time, and she admits she doesn't put herself out there as often as she feels like she potentially should. But then I don't want to look like the Energizer Bunny, constantly going out.
Well,
but,
you
well,
are.
because I'm looking.
I know you are.
I'm not out to use anybody. I'm not out to look for, a one-night stand. I'm looking for a long-term relationship. And as easy as that may sound, I've been told not to be a chameleon. I've been told to be myself. And so I'm turning over that leaf, and I'm really, focusing on my happiness. And nobody is going to make my happiness. I have to learn to have my own happiness, and then I can share my happiness with somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that since I started dating when I was really young, my happiness came from my partner. But with time and age, how many times can you hear the same joke or hear the same story? Because we've really grown up together, if you think about it. And it's what makes me different than him, and what does he bring to the table that I don't, and vice versa. And how do we work together? And it's hard. It's not easy. And
keeping that spice,
yeah,
what do you do to keep that spice? Like I've said to some of my friends, you can't let it be boring. Like once they think they know you, you have to do something fun, like a new haircut or, a new outfit.
Turn blonde or something.
Yeah, you have to keep it fun and exciting because you don't want to be dull and boring.
No, I think a lot of young people also get into that where it just becomes... they don't get married, but they live together, and 10 years go by, and then they decide, oh, I guess this isn't going to work out. And
I see more and more of that. And I've heard the younger generation saying, why get married? It's just a piece of paper. Or, my parents didn't make it, so what makes my situation any different? And it's sad because love is great when you find that companion and that partner.
It's fantastic. And I'm going to be a proponent for therapy. I mean, not everyone can afford that. That's the problem. But therapy could probably really help some of these young people, because if you come from a divorced family, can you imagine how scary it is? Your parents didn't work out. So what makes, how am I going to work out with someone? They probably don't even have the skills to work out.
They don't know.
No, they don't know.
Well, my ex-husband and I both came from divorced families. And,
right.
we were into 28 years, and I'm thinking, okay, we broke the record. We're going to make it.
And here,
And here I am.
Oh,
looking for love in all the wrong places. Wait, isn't that a song?
Yes, it is.
Well, it'll happen, and it's going to happen, when the timing is right. So I have to continue to be jolly and merry.
Put yourself out there, and maybe we have to come up with other ideas on how to help you put yourself out there. I think that maybe I should pitch you on this podcast and see where it goes.
Well, we were going to talk about that.
Okay.
So, yes,
Yeah.
I think let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's, the next few episodes, we got to put the right package together, though, to really seal the deal. But what I want you to be completely honest, though. I want you to
that's
really...
going to be sort of fun.
Exactly. Because who knows me better than you after all these years? I mean, I could bring my ex on the, on here, but I don't think he'd do it.
No, we could call him.
You might talk.
Yeah. So I think that would be fun, and maybe we could pitch a couple other people.
I've got a couple people in mind that
That'd be fun.
that we could. I'll reach out to them and get their permission.
Okay.
And maybe pitch them. So another thing that happened this week, last week, we had to put down our family dog because he was sick, and
That breaks my heart.
I'm lucky I can sit here and talk about it without bawling my eyes out because it's been really, really difficult. But meanwhile, I had been seeing somebody a little bit here and there. I didn't really want to bring it up, but, I felt things were going really well. And lo and behold, that day I got a text message the same day that we had to put our dog down, that he's not in the mindset, but he's got a lot of other things going on, and asked if we could remain friends.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Oh. Did he call you or?
No, it was a text message. And
Oh.
yeah.
I think it's easy to do that on text. It's so impersonal.
It's so getting through that day. It's just been really emotional for multiple reasons. But I've got to pull up my bootstraps and I've got to move on. So
and that's why we're doing this. Finding Leah love.
well, let's just keep it at happiness and champagne. No. Are we ending this?
Yeah, we got to end
Let's
it.
end this. Okay, so we're gonna say, what were we gonna say? Hold on, I have it on my notes because
that's what we have
forget.
to do.
Okay, so I got a new one. Happiness can't buy you champagne, but money can.
Woo! And send us an email at happinessandchampagne@gmail.com.
Or look us up on all of the platforms for podcasts, and you can reach us also at 703-574-0083. And what we're looking for this week is, ladies, give us your feedback on situations that you've come across pertaining to what we discussed. Not that it's okay, but we all need to know that I'm not the only one.
Exactly.
And you're not the only one. And I want to give a shout out to our new followers. We got some new followers this week. So let's keep it rolling.
Yay.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.